Okay, so here's my current toolbox. So I want to organize this a little bit better. So this is pretty much in its normal state. You know, I've got my headlamp and stuff in here. It takes me a while to find my tools and stuff in here. So like if I'm coming in here and I need to have a 5/32 bit, I've got to kind of just dig through here. Find my 7/32, 5/32 in here, but it's not in a normal place. And, you know, stuff just gets shifted and moved around all the time. So you know, and here's my tool belt. You know, so this is pretty much 3s'd, you know, at all times. So I know exactly where everything's at. But the problem is a lot of times I don't need all of these. So I also have this other smaller tool pouch that I use for when I don't need all of my tools. And then that's what ends up being the problem. So I have an idea on getting a new setup with my tools, so that way I don't have any tools in my main pouch here. They're all kind of laid out, so then I can easily stock this pouch whenever needed. So I'll be back with my ideas and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so now I'm back, and what I did is I 3s'd my box. So I got a different box that we had here, so that way I could shadow box everything. So this box isn't quite big enough for everything, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I really like to have all my tools in one box. So we'll just have to see. I think for right now I'm just going to put some of this stuff back in my old box, and maybe take 2 boxes. I'm just not sure. But so these are all the parts that I had short. My 100-foot tape, my meter. This is my bag, my big bag. So my tape is in there, and then my safety gloves. So anyways, here's what I did. So with this box in here, so I shadow boxed everything, so I can see exactly where all the stuff is at. Right here front and center is all my PPE. So here's my safety glasses in here, my mechanic's glove, and I have earplugs in here. My work light is right here, and then in this container here I have my spare batteries. So this light takes 3 batteries, so I have 6 spares that I keep with me. And then over here I have my conduit reamer, and then I have my short stubby, and then inside of the handlers some extra tips that we use. So, and then this is actually a dual layer, so I can pull this out. So then in here, I don't like stacking stuff, but I didn't really have a choice because I didn't really have much space. So these 2 items here, it's my holster for my screw gun, and then also my my small pouch. Both of these I use almost all the time. So then underneath here, you know, it's the rest of my tools. Here's my screw gun here, and then what I did here is, again, I really don't like stacking, but I don't use these 2 tools that often. So I have my speed square in here, and what I did is I actually shadow boxed out in here, so that way I don't forget my speed square. So I can look in here and I can see that it's all blacked out and be like, oh, you know, my speed square is missing. So this has been a major pain for a while. I used some Kaizen foam on this. I'm not quite sure what I want to do here yet. So I was just looking for a way to like handle all these bits. And this is even when I'm working. So what I did is I kind of sized this so in my big pouch here, this will actually fit in my pouch. I'll do this with one hand, because I always had a problem. I used to keep these bits down inside of this little slot right here, but you can see they like go down in there, so it's like you got to reach down in there and have a hard time reaching them. So I was thinking, you know, I can use this Kaizen foam, so that way I can see which size bits that I'm grabbing. I usually only use these 2 size bits. This one usually stays in my box, but I didn't have a place to store it. And I've got my you know, my different tips and stuff here that I use for extensions and everything for my drill. But this fits nicely in here. I definitely know this isn't my final version. I'm gonna fix it up, you know, a little bit later. But this, you know, this stores nicely here. I was gonna cut it out, so then, you know, there's a shadow box down here, and it fits down in there a little bit better. But anyways, this is where I'm at. So this is my first version. I'm sure there'll be others, but this is a big help. So it's gonna be a lot easier for me to find my tools in the future.